The digital age has ushered in an era of unprecedented technological advancement, connecting people and businesses across the globe. But this interconnected world has also given rise to a new breed of criminal, the cybercriminal. These tech-savvy individuals exploit vulnerabilities in computer systems for personal gain, leaving a trail of financial devastation and compromised data in their wake. One such individual is Alex Bessell, a young man from Liverpool, England, who went from dabbling in code to orchestrating large-scale cyberattacks. Growing up in the digital age, Bessell displayed a natural aptitude for technology. He spent countless hours exploring the vast expanse of the internet, teaching himself programming languages and delving into the intricate workings of software. What started as harmless exploration, however, soon took a sinister turn. Bessell's skills blossomed, but so did his ambition. He began to see the potential for exploiting his knowledge for personal gain. Bessell's early forays into cybercrime were marked by acts of petty vandalism and online scams. He defaced websites, leaving his mark on the digital landscape as a warning shot of his growing capabilities. Online forums became his training ground, connecting him with like-minded individuals who fueled his ambitions. He honed his skills by participating in hacking challenges and sharing knowledge with other aspiring cybercriminals. As Bessell's confidence grew, so did the audacity of his crimes. He graduated from petty online scams to more sophisticated forms of cybercrime. He discovered the lucrative world of stolen data, buying and selling credit card information, and personal details on the dark web. Each successful heist fueled his desire for more, pushing him further down the path of no return. He was no longer content with petty scams and website defacements. Bessell set his sights on high-profile targets, aiming to make a name for himself. He launched a series of distributed denial of service, DDoS, attacks, crippling the online operations of major corporations. Among his victims were tech giants Google and Skype, disrupting communications for millions of users worldwide. Bessell reveled in the chaos he created, while security experts scrambled to identify the source. The hunt for the perpetrator was on. Beyond his high-profile attacks, Bessell established himself as a key player in the cybercrime ecosystem by creating Iobui. This online platform served as a marketplace for hackers, offering a wide range of malicious tools and services. Iobui quickly gained notoriety within the cybercriminal community, becoming a one-stop shop for everything from stolen data to custom-built malware. Iobui operated with a veneer of legitimacy, presenting itself as a platform for security researchers and ethical hackers. However, its true purpose was far more sinister. Bessell profited handsomely from the illicit activities facilitated through his platform, amassing a small fortune from the sale of stolen data, hacking tools, and DDoS for hire services. Iobui's impact on the cybercrime landscape was significant. It lowered the barrier to entry for aspiring hackers, providing them with easy access to sophisticated tools and techniques. The authorities were closing in, ready to dismantle his criminal enterprise and hold him accountable for his actions. The scale and audacity of Bessell's cyberattacks did not go unnoticed. The West Midlands Regional Organised Crime Unit, or ROCU, launched a full-scale investigation, determined to track down the individual responsible for wreaking havoc on the digital world. Led by Detective Inspector Tim Watts, the team worked tirelessly to analyse the complex digital trails left behind by the attacks. The investigation was painstaking and complex, requiring a deep understanding of cybercrime techniques and the ability to trace digital footprints across international borders. The team collaborated with cybersecurity experts and international law enforcement agencies, pooling their resources and expertise to build a case against the unknown perpetrator. As the investigation progressed, the team began to piece together the puzzle. They uncovered connections between the DDoS attacks, the Iobui marketplace, and a series of online aliases used by the perpetrator. The investigation was about to culminate in a dramatic raid, bringing Bessell's reign of cybercrime to an abrupt end. The West Midlands police investigation ultimately led them to the doorstep of a seemingly ordinary house in Liverpool. It was here that they found Alex Bessell, the mastermind behind the cyber attacks that had plagued corporations and individuals alike. The 21-year-old, who had operated in the shadows for so long, was finally unmasked. Bessell's arrest sent shockwaves through the cybercrime community. Many had speculated that the individual behind such sophisticated attacks would be a seasoned criminal operating from a technologically advanced lair. Instead, they found a young man, still living with his parents, who had managed to orchestrate a global cybercrime empire from his bedroom. The arrest of Alex Bessell was a major victory for law enforcement agencies worldwide. The raid on Bessell's residence yielded a treasure trove of evidence. Computers, hard drives, and mobile devices were seized, containing a wealth of information about his criminal activities. Forensic analysts worked tirelessly to unlock the secrets held within these devices, painstakingly piecing together the digital trail of Bessell's crimes. Among the discoveries were chat logs, financial records, and source code for the malicious software he had developed. The evidence painted a clear picture of Bessell's involvement in the DDoS attacks, the operation of Ayabui, and his role in facilitating a wide range of cybercrimes. The sheer volume of data recovered was staggering, providing irrefutable proof of his guilt and the extent of his criminal enterprise. The digital fingerprints he left behind, once thought to be untraceable, would ultimately be his undoing. The evidence was overwhelming, leaving no doubt in the minds of investigators or the jury that Bessell was responsible for the cyber chaos he had unleashed. In 2017, Alex Bessell stood trial for his crimes. He faced multiple charges, including unauthorized access to computer material, impairing the operation of a computer, and supplying or offering to supply articles for use in computer misuse offenses. The prosecution presented a compelling case backed by the overwhelming evidence gathered during the investigation. Despite his attempts to downplay his role and portray himself as a misguided youth, the jury saw through Bessell's facade. They recognized the calculated nature of his actions and the devastating impact of his crimes on individuals and corporations alike. After a lengthy trial, Bessell was found guilty on all charges. Bessell was sentenced to 2 years and 4 months in prison, a punishment that reflected the severity of his crimes and sent a clear message that cybercrime would not be tolerated. The conviction of Alex Bessell marked a significant victory in the fight against cybercrime. The prosecution of Alex Bessell stands as a landmark case in the fight against cybercrime. It demonstrated the ability of law enforcement agencies to collaborate effectively across borders. Bessell's conviction served as a wake-up call for many. It shattered the illusion of anonymity that often emboldened cybercriminals. The case of Alex Bessell provided valuable lessons for individuals, businesses, and law enforcement agencies alike. It underscored the importance of strong cybersecurity practices, the need for continuous vigilance in the face of evolving threats, and the critical role of international cooperation in combating cybercrime. For individuals, the case served as a reminder to be cautious about their online activities, to protect their personal information, and to report any suspicious activity to the appropriate authorities. Businesses were reminded of the importance of investing in robust cybersecurity measures, educating employees about potential threats, and having incident response plans in place to mitigate the damage caused by cyber attacks. Law enforcement agencies learned the importance of staying ahead of the curve in terms of technology, developing specialized skills and expertise to investigate and prosecute cybercrime effectively. The case also highlighted the need for greater collaboration and information sharing between law enforcement agencies worldwide, as cybercriminals often operate across borders, exploiting jurisdictional loopholes. The digital world is constantly evolving, and with it, the threat of cybercrime continues to grow. As we become increasingly reliant on technology, it is more important than ever to be aware of the risks and take steps to protect ourselves. By adopting safe online practices, staying informed about the latest threats, and reporting any suspicious activity, we can all play our part in creating a safer and more secure digital world. Remember, cybersecurity is everyone's responsibility. By working together, we can make the digital world a safer place for everyone.